In this video, we will examine the purpose of having a standard measure of units and practice determining the appropriate unit for a measurement. Say an astronaut is launched into space and needs to determine the distance between the Moon and the Earth. He takes out his everyday ruler that measures up to 12 inches. We would need way too many rulers to measure this large of a distance. The number of inches would be too large to report to his colleagues and would need to be converted to another unit like feet, yards, or miles. However, to convert from inches to yards, we would need to divide by 12 to get to feet, and then 3 to get to yards. That's so complicated. So the astronaut has another plan. What if we used a meter stick instead? Though it takes a long time, he manages to find out that the distance between the Moon and the Earth is 380 million meters long. He realizes that it was quite unreasonable to use a meter stick for this measurement, but prefixes before the meter can be used to relay larger or smaller measurements with greater clarity. So instead of 380 million meters, we could say 380 megameters. Here, the capital M means mega, and 1 megameter is 1 million meters. This was way easier to convert than from inches to feet, yards, and miles. Unlike inches, meters are a standard unit of measure in the International System of Units, because the system is based on powers of 10 for easy conversion and readability. Now, let's take a closer look at the meter stick. A meter stick is close to the distance between a doorknob to the floor or the sides of a guitar. What do you expect to be true about the thickness of a hair? That's right, human hair is pretty small. In fact, they're roughly 70 micrometers. Yes, these two numbers are the same, but doesn't 70 micrometers read a lot easier? If we divide the meter stick into 100 equal parts, we are in the units of centimeters. And if we divide each centimeter into 10 equal parts, we have millimeters. Which of the following is the most appropriate use of centimeters? Trees are really tall. You'd want to measure their height in meters. Pencils are about 19 centimeters long, or roughly twice the length of your index finger. The thickness tip of a pencil is a little less than 1 millimeter. What about units for volume? Well, if we want to find the volume of a Rubik's Cube, we multiply the width, length, and height together. The width, length, and height is 6 centimeters. What is the volume of the cube? Exactly. The volume is 216 centimeters cubed. Because we multiply 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters, the units are also multiplied by each other along with the number. That's why the units for this cube is centimeters cubed instead of centimeters squared, since we multiplied each centimeter by itself 3 times. Lastly, a fun fact is that 1 cubic centimeter equals to 1 milliliter. A liter is the standard unit of measurement for volume and is about the size of a jug of milk. Liters are helpful for finding the volume of liquids, and everything that we learned about prefixes still applies.